So Atlanta gets the win. Trae Young, you mentioned it, Janae, took over in crunch time of Game 5 to stave off elimination, and Young outscored the Celtics in the final 6 minutes of the game 14-8, and one big reason for that was turnovers, right? The Celtics had 4 down the stretch. It set the stage for Young's dagger. Let's take a listen to John Collins.
Fourth quarter time, close game. You know, I'm sort of, you know, at this point being with Trae my whole career, you know, I know what time it is. Like, it's ice trade. And he does his thing. He's clutch. He wants to be in those moments, and he wants the big shot. So it's sort of normal for me to see him go into that mode and do what he does.
You know, this is where, you know, you show what you're made of in moments like this. So whatever you got to do, you know, recovery-wise, mentally-wise, you know, it's over with now. Ain't nothing we could do to get it back. So we got opportunities in front of us, and let's not, you know, lose those opportunities. Think about, you know, what happened last game. Just got to come out and be ready for the next one.
All right, taking nothing away from Trae Young's performance here. 38 points, 13 rebounds, 13 assists, 4 rebounds. There we go. That's what it is. But I do want to talk about the Celtics here, Perk, because on the other side, how big is this collapse for them? What is your concern level here?
Well, Malik, I actually don't want to talk about the Celtics.
Oh.
I actually want to take a moment of silence. Y'all follow my drift.
This is live TV, bro.
That's for Trae Young. That's for Trae Young. Paying our respects more to Trae Young. 38-13 in the Garden, no DeJounte Murray, and he gets the job done. But here's the thing, right? I'm sick and tired of the disrespect when it comes down to Trae Young. Like, we keep on with this movie, his Trae Young movie, and it's starting to be fiction. When are we going to start telling the true story about his career? When are we going to start appreciating what he's doing and stop disrespecting him? Look, when it comes down to Trae Young, he averaged 25, 26, and 10 this season. Last year led the entire league in total points and assists. And on top of that, we forget about what he did to the Knicks in the Garden, what Donovan Mitchell is struggling to do right now. We forget that he actually ended the marriage between Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. We forget that he had Giannis and the Bucks on the brinks of actually eliminating them and going to the finals if he wouldn't have turned his ankle on the official foot. So when I think about Trae Young, who has led the Hawks 3 out of 5 years to the postseason, right, without another bona fide superstar, and we label him as a coach killer. How? When Nate McMillan wasn't supposed to get the job in the first place. He actually stepped in as an intern. He was the guy that came in, and Trae just happened to elevate his game to actually let Nate get the job. So when I think about Trae and I think about what he's been doing, averaging a career in points, 25 and 9 assists, the disrespect has to stop to some point. The man is getting the job done. He's a bona fide superstar. He has risen to the occasion at every level, on every stage, even in the postseason. I just want to take time to appreciate and wonder, when are we going to start telling the true story of his movie and stop with the fiction?
Well, there was a lot of folks that were maybe doubting the Atlanta Hawks' ability to push this series even further, because get this. Game 6 is in Atlanta. It's on Thursday. And just one teeny tiny little issue here, Perk. State Farm was already booked for a Janet Jackson concert.
Sign of disrespect.
And so you can see what Trae Young said. Sorry, not sorry to this legend. Hope she can be at the game now.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.